Let's get started. We're going to do a side profile of Bolt because it's a lot easier in the short time that we have. But Bolt's bridge of his nose comes down like this. His nose is about this wide. And we're going to put a smile on him for now because it's easier to do that way. And we'll put placeholder for the eye right there. Bridge of the nose comes up a little bit like this. Curves around like this. His jaw line like this. And we're going to just kind of sketch out a quick bring his ear back kind of like this. And Disney likes to use the squat. They use something called squash and stretch. If you slow down frames, you'll see they stretch characters kind of out of proportion, which is a good thing for this. For the purposes of this, we're going to stretch Bolt out pretty far to emphasize falling, basically. So we'll bring in, there's a shoulder. And we're probably going to change the smile a little bit because we're going to emphasize his paws a little bit. Right now we're just getting the placement. We'll do the leg here. I'm having to sketch really quick because YouTube's time limit is so short, but it just gives you the idea there. We're going to erase this because if he's falling, he's probably not going to be very happy there about that. The neck, will emphasize the shoulder a little bit more, bring that down. And then we start drawing a little bit harder as we go. I'm overemphasizing his paws, but his paws like right up there, which is fine. Actually, this leg should be coming back here. Make it bigger. Don't be afraid to draw big. And we'll fill in a little bit of detail. We'll start bringing it in with this pencil a little bit more. And Bolt is very fluid, so in this, like I said, he's your own creation. He's very elastic. So, and that leg is a little long, but we're stretching it out kind of to emphasize. If you wanted to fix the leg, you could do that. And that's the back side of him, so the leg would kind of stop right there, and we can bring down the other leg like this. We want to do a side view of that, that's fine. The two toes, and we slowly start bringing in a harder lead. That's his back. It kind of, we're stretching him out a little bit like that, but that's fine. slowly bring in some more detail. This is the side of his paw, so and see if it looks right. Nah, just fix it real quick. Bolt has absolutely phenomenal anatomy. I love studying. Nose a bit bigger. He's a little scared. That's fine. Bring the eyes down, like add some tension, narrow the eyes. Do it too much and he starts adding, he looks mad, but that's fine. Solid in the nose. And we're gonna have to, this will have to be touched up a little bit more. That's not really Bolt's eye. So you gotta play around with it. The eye can make or break the character. And given more time, you could definitely fix this. Then we want the chin there. But we're stretching him to emphasize this could be a falling. I mean, he's impossibly bent here. If you want to bring it more realistically, you can do that. Just figure it out. It probably wouldn't bend that much. It'd probably be more like this. And we can emphasize the tops of the toes again. Let's go in, slowly darken. Give him those kind eyes. And slowly fill in the details. We could bring that to bring the inner part of the ear. Give it some depth. This big paw actually really emphasizes the tension. It's more cartoony, but it's such a good contrast. And big paws can add to the character, definitely. And then as we darken it, we can fill in smoother. We want to work towards tightening, they call it tightening your lines, making cleaner lines. And this, I believe, does a decent job of showing some strife, and then we can add his collar if we want to. And there we have it. And let's just do the tail actually, real quick while we still have a little bit of time. That's a bit too long for the tail, but we can shorten it, definitely. He's falling, so we're going to put the tail going up. And it's a very rough sketch of Bolt there, showing how fluid our character can be. Don't be afraid to go outside the norm, just keep to some structures like the shoulders, learn positions of different traits and stuff like that, and you'll be doing wonderfully. Thank you.